Right, I have slept through the night. I have an empty chest on my back, and I am going to look for red clay. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but if you were with me in the early stages, we had a huge deposit of red clay, literally under where the pottery is now. Now, I do have other marked deposits of red clay. Oh, well, that was a hard journey, but I think I'm going to... That's not red clay, is it? Right. Shall we start with the red clay? Right, let's get these local deposits out first. Why not? And then we need to be careful of the level at which our land will end up. Now, if we do dig down, wow, this is a huge deposit. Gosh. Okay, let's start at this end and clear all the red clay from this end. Yeah, I'm gonna, oh wow. Look at all the nice flowers. Goodness, lovely area. Right, we need to clear. Yeah, gosh, look at our building up there. Sort of, it's really weird because it's got some glass, some not. We got that, yeah. Okay. Right. That's another 3 bloomeries full of glass. That should sort out my pottery windows. Now, I picked up some calcinated flint, and I've got some more iron bloom. Now, let's just think about this flint. The calcinated flint to make fire clay, I believe, when ground, powdered calcinated flint. Let me just check. I am sure that I need it powdered. It's odd. What? Fire clay, there we go. 2 words, not one. Fire clay, here we go. And what do we need? Powdered calcinated flint. Okay, so I've got 24 calcinated flint there, 5 there. That all needs to be powdered. Let's put our iron bloom. Oh, good. I'm picking up more iron bloom. Right, let's go and get this in our... I'm going around the houses here. Let's pop this in our quern. That can start going. And let's see what we've got in here. Yeah, I have been grinding some flour, but that's calcinated flint. Yeah. Right. So I've got 5 calcinated flint. Let's make some fire clay in a minute. But before we do that, I'm just going to pop this ground flour downstairs. I am working up to making pies. So that's why I'm grinding flour. Now that I've got an oven, we shall make pies. Oh my gosh. Right. Let's put our sunflower, yes, that's right. Okay, and let's get this out of there. Let's just check for any other, yeah, shows you're well off for food when you start getting rot. Okay, 88 days, 62 years. Yeah, we're okay there. All right, and has my... No, my red meat is still doing whatever it does. Now, I've got the rot chest over here. Now, I have to get used to this new placement. Good, that will give us 48 seal, and then the spare rock we'll put in there. Okay. Okay, good. All these little bits, they just keep you moving forwards. It's like leather. I just keep making a little bit here and a little bit there every time I kill something. And it just keeps me moving forwards. Now this means that I have to move over here. Actually, it's jolly good I have the quern here. It's on the right side of the build for my pottery over here. Let's come around here. And I don't know how much far clay I've got. I was looking at those bushes. It's just the wind in the bushes. I thought it was an animal. Oh my gosh! The witch appears again. Oh my goodness! She's there. She's even got an eye. And she's talking. Oh my gosh! That is so eerie. Witch Mountain over there. Let's get a closer look. Closer shot. Good grief. Wow. Spooky or what? Okay, so we use red clay now. So we put this 5 in there. And how many does it make? 40 red clay. That's not a lot, is it? Yeah, we're going to have to boil up a lot more of this flint to get the amount of far clay we need. Because remember, we need far clay for the bloomery bricks as well as everything else. So that's a huge amount of far clay we will need. And the glass is what I need for here. Okay, to be fired, we've got raw blue clay bricks, which if I fire them once will turn into these lovely white blocks. I quite like those. I like them a lot, actually. Mortar, far clay bricks. Yeah, that's fine. Let me take that with me. I want some labels. Okay. Right. It's really weird, isn't it, setting things up. I was thinking about this corner. Yeah, I may... Do I want to move this whole build back by 1? If I do, this is the time to do it. And I think I might, because I want... Can you see I've got supports there? I will want to put something corner on. That might work. No, I think we'll be all right. Yeah, that is not the... I was thinking that was the corner of the build. It's not. Let's take that one out. No, the support will go there. I'm looking for the support for the roofs. Roofs or roofs. Roofs. Right, okay. What's the... oh, calm night. Let's come down here. Right, well, I think we've worked out we don't have enough flint for what I want. So I think what I will do is set up some more bloomeries and get some more flint going as a starting point. And I'll come back to you when I've done that. Wow, okay, that's another couple of bloomeries to get more flint calcinated. Now, did we have any more in here? We do. Calcinated flint. Oh, that's the hopper. Don't want that. Yes. Yep. Okay, so that's 17, 24. This is looking better. 24 calcinated flint. We now need to sort of powdered calcinated flint that we can make fire clay from. Great, that's good news. Hello, my friend, hello. I am debating about whether I will need fence along here, depending on how many mobs spawn up here. We may actually think about wolves in this context too, because I have heard a wolf howling around here, and we do have wolves in this area, so we need to think about that. Okay, right, let's get that like that. Ah, that's better, but it's still, yeah, it still needs a lot of flint. That's 3 lots of it. Okay. My goodness. Don't take it with you. Right. This is, I would say, building up slowly. Okay. Right, while we're doing this, let's go and get... I'm up this ladder again. Right, I am going to get every bit of the flax, not flax. Yes, powdered flax, whatever it's called. Flax grain. I'm going to go around and get every single bit of that, and then I'm going to feed it to my animals and get clear of that, because I noticed there's a lot in my cellar that needs sort of clearing up. So let's go and do that, and I will come back to you when I have done that. There's only a certain amount of watching someone sort out their chests. Right, I'm off to sort out my chests. Isn't this a sight for sore eyes? Look at this flax field. Oh, and some of it is done. And the peanuts are getting there, but I came down because the cabbages are done. So we've got 4 cabbages and 2 cabbage seeds. Okay. Peanuts are not yet done. Shall we take the flax? Let's take it. I think when it's done we should take it. Okay, so what can we put here? What temperature is it? 28 degrees. We're not going to put cabbage down, so it's N or P. Wow. Do you know, I never thought when I started this little farm that it would extend to be so large. Right, let's come in and drop our seeds off, and these are growing nicely. And look guys, my pineapples, I'm very proud of my pineapples, they look wonderful. Okay, right, now what next? Oh my goodness, firewood. I have taken all the spare logs out of these areas, and they've got this beautiful copper roofing. Now somebody said I ought to look at some of this copper roofing for over my beehive kiln, and I'm not averse to that idea, but what I'm thinking at the moment is where I have lots of blocks of wood. Now I'm not sure how much wood I've got. I just about got enough firewood out of the blocks of wood I had downstairs to enable me to fill my charcoal kiln. Yeah, see, that's not a lot. If we're doing mechanical stuff, that's not a lot of wood. I've decided that my answer to firewood is to take up another redwood tree. We've got a huge redwood forest over here, and it just seems sensible to me to come over to where I know I've got a huge supply and just to take another tree down, because one tree is a fantastic amount of wood from which I can make firewood, and that would give me enough. I am going to do 4 firings of my beehive kiln to get different colours, And in getting those 4 firings, I am going to, let me come down to this one. I think I am going to need 9 sets of 32 firewood. So that is 36 stacks of firewood. So let's get this down. Wow. And we need to get, listen to the grasshoppers, we need to get my trunk down. He's been left up there without a tree. Oh no. Right, let's just get all this into the chest. Oh, you poor soul. I feel terrible. I have left some sort of cricket or grasshopper or cicada homeless. A cruel girl, cruel girl. I didn't realise that they wouldn't sort of find another tree. Oh. Alright, let's have a look round, because you and I know that blocks of wood, just when you think you're going home, they suddenly appear, as does that one. Having a look round even further. Okay. Well, we haven't got a full chest yet, so I think what we might do, sorry my friend, is to take down another tree. Let's just work our way in. Let's take this too. Who knows how much rope we will need for what in the future. Alright, let's see how much we can take from here. Not as much as I was expecting. These trees must just not be as big as I had thought. Come up on this hillside. What an area. Oh my word. Look at that. Gosh, there's redwoods up there. Looks like a cave up there at the top. Could be interesting. Right, let me have a look at this site. Right, I'm just watching out for things moving. Wow, that's a chest full. Almost looks as if we could take another tree. Let's take this little one. Little fat tree. Come with me. Left another one homeless. They're making gorgeous sounds. I'm just looking up here in case there's any fruit trees. There are cranberry bushes. Let's take the fruit while it's here. Oh. Wow. Okay. Yes, there is a cave on top of that mountain. You are making some wonderful sounds. Right, where's my chest? Over there. In the sunlit lands. Right, is that completely full? Let's just try. Yeah, it is. Okay. Right, pop you back. Why would I be so intrigued by that cave at the top? That's one hell of a climb if I go up there. I think it's one to be explored in the future. Oh, we've got mushrooms. Nice. You're not here to explore. Ah, you're here to fill up your firewood chest. I must get on with life. It's I must say that sometimes gathering these resources is a real sort of labour of love, and you just have to brace yourself and get on with it. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, look, there's a complete hole in the hillside up there. This mountain is very intriguing. Is that flint? We ought to collect all the flint as we go. Yeah. Even if it's only one bit here and there, it's amazing how it all mounts up over time. But also the amount of flint I'm using. Should we have a quick look? Hello. What have you got? Temper. Ambush, left third. Nightfall, right third. Ambush, right third. And this gorgeous one, I want that. Okay, I don't have any gears, I know. I just like to keep an eye on it. I think I'm looking for the first third of morning. Wow. Okay, so let's go to where we have a firewood chest and work out how much we've got. Now, it would be better to store firewood in its block form because it takes up less room, but I think there is something where I know that I need 36 stacks of firewood, so I need to make sure that I've got that. Yeah, this little walkway around the edge is becoming very well used. I went the long way around there now. So this is going to be my firewood chest. Well, that's one stack. Oh my gosh. Right, let's get this chest out here. Right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's exactly, we need to fill that chest. That is exactly the amount we need to fill that chest. Well, what I should say is, if we fill this chest, we should have exactly the right amount. The question is this enough? I don't think it is. I think we're going to have to go back to the forest and grab some more redwoods. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Do not leave your chest. Get the chest on the back, and then we will go back. Let's just shut these in case we get stray wolves or something. Okay, let's go back and get more. Well, I'm back here at this beautiful mountain range, and I've just realised there is a beautiful pond here. Isn't that pretty? Look at the water plants. When I think how basic it was when I first started playing Vintage Story, and now we've got these beautiful, beautiful water plants coming up. We've got the water lilies, we've got the tulle or tule. I am using an axe that I found, which is a copper axe, because my iron axe is getting very low. So we may have to make more axes. What I hadn't occurred to me is to stock up on tools for this lot. Here we go. Alright, okay. Now I've got my chest up here. Oh, I don't want that in there. Just eat something. Okay. Having a look for stray blocks. Oh, we've got Lily of the Valley there. Nice. Just keep loading the chest. Yeah, that was only 4 stacks. Let's do what we did before and go and have a look from here, a different viewpoint. Am I missing any blocks? I am not. So, how much of this chest have we filled? I've got more space. That's a vast tree. Oh, look how my axe is going. Goodness me. Some trees look very, very large. Are there any small ones we could take down? Or smaller ones? We've got oak here. This is so pretty. There's a wolf. Did you hear that? I am pretty sure there was a wolf there. Well, we'll have you, seeing as you're hanging. Yeah. I think if I take one of those big trees down, I'm going to have too much. Let's see how much we've got here. Okay. I'll just pop that in there. That might give us enough. I'm sure I heard a growl down there. Maybe it's my imagination. Maybe it's not. Let's take this lot back and see how we do on this. Try not to fall in what are some very, very substantial holes around here. This, I think it is completely hollow underneath most of this area, and some of the caves are deep and very dangerous. Of course, this is where I find iron, over to my right, which is one of the most deep, dangerous caves. Of course, we don't have to use, we do not have to use redwood. I can use other woods for firewood. Okay, and I'm coming over here because one of the things I do want to get is a brown bamboo sapling. Ah, we've got 2. Okay. Have I left that in a mess? I'm sure I would have done. It's not ideal. But I've got the sapling I need, which is great. Let's head back. I'm bonsaiing. I will be bonsaiing saplings. And I've got green bamboo, but I need a brown bamboo. Wow. Okay. Right, let's go and see where we are on the firewood. I'm going to put this sapling in with my tree seeds. And let's see where we get from there. Over here. Okay, I think this might be enough. Yes. Yes, it is. Because I'm going to have 4 firings with closed doors, 1 door open, 2 door open, 3 door open, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's right, 4 firings, and we've got 9 spaces. Okay. I think what we might do, I need to find somewhere to put this. Uh-oh. Let's put that back. Take the knife, take the axe. Yeah, I need more, I knew I would. I need more chests. Okay. We'll put our firewood and our spare wood in there. Close that. Okay. Right. That will give me another firing. Well, I was amazed at how much wood it took to fill that chest with firewood. It's all good stuff. I don't have to break off in the middle of when I start doing these ceramics to get more firewood. So we've now stocked up on blue clay. We've stocked up on red clay. I don't think we still have enough far clay. And we need to build our pottery a bit more. So there's lots and lots to do, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, leave a like, consider subscribing to me, and I hope I see you in the next episode. Goodbye, my friends.